International media is an important part at the InterGeo 2014 here in Berlin. Welcome to InterGeo TV Newstalk, and welcome here Eric Gakstatter from the United States.
Thank you.
Guests who knows the InterGeo very well, really?
Yes, I've been coming at least 4 or 5 years now, and I've enjoyed every event. I look forward to it, and I really promote this event in North America.
You're writing for 2 magazines. That's on the one hand GPS World, and
yes.
the other one is Geospatial Solutions.
That's
okay,
right.
Tell me about it.
So GPS World is focused on GNSS technology, particularly high precision, at least the articles that I write, high precision GNSS. And the Geospatial Solutions is more a broader topic of geospatial technologies. It could be GNSS, or it could be laser rangefinders, or RFID, or barcode. There's many, many different technologies that can be combined to produce geospatial solutions.
Watching the InterGeo for many, many years now, what has changed?
Well, certainly a lot of technology has changed. I think that, for me, this year especially, is I see that technology is becoming more and more accessible to a broader range of people. Mm-hmm. Commoditization is sort of a scary term, especially to professionals who use this technology, but I think it's an appropriate term, that technology is getting cheaper, faster, better, and not just GNSS, but other types of technologies too, all around positioning. So it's, and I've heard that remark from several people here just yesterday.
UAVs,
of course, UAVs, yes. UAVs to me are a little bit on the hyper mode right now, and I think many people will agree with me, is that, and I tweeted this morning, it's a little bit more show than reality at this point, but I think, especially in America, because in America it's not legal yet to fly UAVs commercially. But I think as soon as the rules are released, we'll see a bit of an explosion in the use, but then I think we'll see a scale back maybe, because there's just so many products out there right now, it's almost overwhelming. We look back 2012, and we maybe saw 5 vendors with UAVs, and last year there were maybe 25, and this year almost every booth has some sort of UAV in them.
Besides showtime, I think technology has to serve the solution, and at the end it's important that collecting data on the one hand, mm-hmm. find solutions in how to use them.
Yes.
How about safety of data in the United States?
Well, security is a big issue, of course. You know, I talk with a lot of enterprise organizations, and security always seems to be the top priority, which it should be. And I don't think there's any magic answer there right now. Everybody's concerned about it, but you know, even you think about it, even in America, we have department stores that have security breaches on tens of millions of credit card numbers. And how can that happen? And how can let's say, a utility company be protected from their information systems being violated? So it's a big issue. It's a major issue. And it's something I don't think there's a total solution yet for, but a lot of people are working on it.
Here in Germany, the government is very open to the data. They say, okay, people pay taxes. They should have really access to the data, and they're working mm-hmm. on it. How is the development in the States?
Along those lines, I think the issue is infrastructure maps, for example. Let's say the maps of utility companies' infrastructure, you know, gas pipelines, water pipelines, those types of things that are very sensitive, and so those types of organizations are very careful about how they share their data, and they should be too. But in terms of topography data, road center lines, parcels, those sorts of things, the U.S. market is fairly open about that, and local government shares that for the most part.
The InterGeo is the world's leading annual trade fair. It doesn't exist something to compare in the States?
Don't tease me, because I'd love to have InterGeo in the U.S. In fact, I would be a great participant and organizer if needed be, because I think there's a great demand for it in the U.S. Right now, there's all the larger shows for geospatial technology are all vendor-based. And so it doesn't include everybody. And I think the power of InterGeo is it includes everybody. And I think we desperately need something like this in North America. And I'd be happy to participate at some level.
But it's nice to come to Europe again every year.
I would still come to Europe every year.
Okay. Let's talk about the States a little bit, about the different parts. In Europe, you see every year what happens in technology, in geodesy, in geoinformation and land management. Mm-hmm. If you look to the States, what are the special major topics on geodesy and geospatial data?
Well, from what I see, as I spoke about before, as data is becoming, as accurate data, geospatial data is becoming less and less expensive to collect, we have a large amount of data being collected. You call it big data a lot of times. And we have these nice databases on the other side that can house this data. I think what's missing right now, and what a lot of people are working on, is this sort of middle piece that is able to capitalize on this data that we've been able to collect and then process it in a way that enables managers to make decisions better and faster and more accurate. So I think that middle part is the part that still needs a lot of work, but I know a lot of companies are focusing on that right now.
InterGeo 2014, we are in the middle of a big success, I think. What you see, people running around, coming here,
yes.
Entering the Berlin Trade Fair. Is Berlin a special place do you feel it, for the InterGeo?
Well, it's sort of a, how do I describe this? Sort of a buzz of geospatial activity that I really enjoy, because you go on the trade show floor and there's always a lot of conversation, and we're all sort of these geo geeks, right? I've been in this industry for 25 years now, and it just oozes out of this event, and so I enjoy coming here every year.
Thank you very much, and we see us in Stuttgart next year.
Yes, I'll be there.
Okay, for sure. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.